shit. Holy shit. They're shooting right now, and there's an officer down. It's coming from the right over there, from around these buildings. I don't know where. Main Street and Lamar. This is Main Street and Lamar. There's an officer down. They're moving in on somebody. I think they might have got somebody. Don't worry, I'm behind a tree. I think another officer's down around the corner over here. They got SWAT over here. I can't really get any closer. I'm safe, man. Don't worry about it. I appreciate it, though. I love y'all. So they just dragged one of the officers up into this police car right here to get attention. And there's somebody else down over there. If you can see around this corner. I don't know if y'all can see that. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of the street. They're telling me to go. I gotta go. I got everything, man. I got everything.
Really armed to the teeth. This is not one person with a. This is a person with a big magazine. A few magazines.
The injuries are grave. The latest we have is that police in Dallas say they're trying to sort through what happened when the gunshots rang out during this protest over the two fatal police shootings that I was mentioning. The police department, and the statement comes as multiple media outlets, as you can see, are reporting that multiple officers are shot. This all began around 8:45 Central Daylight Time this evening. Live pictures from the locals showed the protesters marching along a street in downtown when gunshots erupted and the crowd scattered. Let's take KDFW full and live, please.
The department where your loved one works is injured or goes down. So we understand those feelings. We understand both sides of the stripe, if you will, Steve. Yeah. We understand. Let me share this with you from a text message from Ken Paxton. He tells me, he says, the brave men and women of the Dallas Police and Sheriff's Departments are in our thoughts and prayers. The Texas Attorney General's office will provide every measure of support in this difficult and developing situation. And it is that. It is difficult, and it is yet developing. 3 to 6 officers, perhaps 4 or 5, seriously, gravely injured tonight. And across North Texas, the law enforcement family collectively holding its breath. Of that you can be sure. And please know that the folks who did this tonight, Steve.
From the Dallas Area Rapid Transit Authority, or DART as they call it locally, Dallas Area Rapid Transit Authority now confirms 3 of its officers have been shot. We do not know their conditions. Sean Rabb is reporting others have been shot as well, but Dallas Area Rapid Authority, or Rapid Transit, or DART, is reporting, and you have to excuse me, that 3 of their officers are among those shot. Back to the local coverage from our station Fox 4 in Dallas.
There's nothing I hold more personal than the pride that I have in being a part of the police family. When I heard that witness talk earlier about the people running from the scene, it reminded me somewhat.
We have just
of
gotten
9/11
new information from
because he
DART.
said the
Dallas Area Rapid Transit now reports 3 of its officers are shot with non-life-threatening injuries, and that 1 DART officer has been shot and killed. This is official from the Dallas Area Rapid Transit Authority, which operates its own police department, and it reports tonight 1 of its officers has died and that 3 have been shot with non-life-threatening injuries. Have others been shot? The locals report that's a possibility at this moment.
Get out of the way, guys, go!
Andre, Chief David Brown holding a press conference. Let's listen.
And give us that information so we can bring these people to justice. We also believe that these suspects have threatened to plant a bomb in the downtown area. We have reached out to our federal law enforcement partners, both the FBI and the ATF, to help us search for both the suspects, or maybe it's more, and to do a very thorough search of this area where we believe there might be a bomb planted. And again, I'll quickly take some questions, but I want to remind you, we've got one of these suspects cornered, and I need to get back and take care of the business of protecting this city. So
let me finish, and then we'll take the questions. Okay. I ask everybody to focus on one thing right now, and that is our Dallas police officers, their families, those that are deceased, those that are in the hospital, fighting for their lives. Let's all come together and support our police officers. I've never been as proud. I believe we've got one of the best forces in the nation, and we've done things with civil rights in the right way, and we've done it for the safety of our citizens. So please, let's come together right now as a city. Let's take some questions.
Chief, talk about the pictures you guys want put out. Who are these people you're looking for in the pictures? They handed a bunch of these out.
right, we wanted to show a person of interest who witnesses at the scene say were involved in this shooting in some way. So this is a person of interest. As you can see, they're in camouflage, and they have a rifle strap slung with a rifle butt sticking up. And we know that rifles were used to injure and kill Dallas officers and a DART officer. And so if anyone knows or recognizes this picture, please immediately call 911. Do not approach this suspect. We'll bring him to justice.
Chief, I'm sorry, to get the numbers straight, there's 10 Dallas police officers that have been shot, 3 Dallas police officers deceased, 1 DART officer and 4 DART officers shot, or does that include the 10 or also DART
Right,
officers?
so again, the initial release was we had 10 officers shot. One of those officers is a DART officer, and they're deceased. Another DART officer was injured, but not deceased. There's 2 Dallas officers deceased. And as I mentioned, to update you, from that initial 10, we've had an additional officer to bring the total to 11. Any other questions?
And we also have one civilian that was shot.
Yes. Wounded.
Wounded.
Any other questions?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll get back.
Thank you.
Guys.
Okay.